Hi everybody, welcome to a Hangar 9 Tech Talk on our latest release, the new FX-3 100 to 200cc Cub.
Wow.
Joined here today with my brand manager, Alex Albors. Alex, this is new to you. You've seen it being developed first time out of the field.
I actually never seen a fly, so we'll see if we can maybe take a flight today.
Well, maybe after this video,
there you go.
Some stick time.
So, size, oh my gosh, 165 inch. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Our biggest Cub, our biggest powered airplane we've ever made, and the third in the series of Cubs that we've made. We've done a 15cc, 60cc, now a 100 plus cc.
Wow, so what's the weight?
Weight, it's a good question. We've been asked a lot about that. You could, if you were really careful, get it 55 pounds dead on, but we've gone from the outset. We've said, look, it's an over 55 pound model. So for those that don't know why we specify 55 pounds, it's because that's the minimum weight where the models have to be registered in the USA under the LTMA scheme. We'll do a video that's forthcoming on what's involved in that, how easy it is, how simple it is. But yeah, to anyone that's watching this, it's over 55 pounds.
Wow, it's crazy. So let's go through a kind of a couple of details that we have here. Let's start with the power plant. Yep. Is that a DLE 170, 130?
This particular one is the DLE 170. We've flown with the DLE 120, which was great, more than scale power. In fact, in some ways, my favorite development airplane was the DLE 120. As I say, this is 170. Right now in the workshop at home, I'm working on modifying the firewall slightly, just creeping it back an inch or so and putting the DLE 222, the four cylinder, big boy, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I wanted an airplane for towing, so I want the 222. Plus it sounds super cool.
Now the cow, is it one piece, two piece, or?
Two piece, yeah, for ease of access, ease of installation. When you're putting these big engines in, it makes cutting the holes for the muffler easier. And when you're out of the field and you want to just tune it, I only have to take this top piece off. Clamshell design like the real one, so this bottom can stay on and this top will come off.
Wow, that's cool. So let's talk a little bit about the wing. Yep. Now I'm hoping this is a two-piece wing.
yeah, 165 inch might be a little bit much to manage as a one-piece wing. Two-piece wing, you can have it toolless assembly. There's two 5mm bolts each side that you can just do up by hand. Access through the top hatch if you want to, or through the double opening doors. Fold-away struts, you can put a bit of foam in there, and best of all, complete set of wing bags and tail bags with each kit.
In the box?
Yeah.
Now I see some lights, LED lights ready out of the box.
Ready, not fitted, but it's like a 2-second job. All the mounts are already done, you just tape them in place. Our most powerful light set yet, 2 to 3 cell LiPo compatible, daylight visible, and best of all, they have a light controller included in each box. So you can toggle between different flashing or solids or alternate light modes.
Now one of the questions that I've seen is the flaps. So can they go up as well, or just down?
No, I didn't want to have this. I had no real intention for a Cub this big to be 3D'able. So I was more interested in the stole capability and the scale realism. So the flaps are hinged externally like the real one, and they'll drop to 90 degrees, but no scope for them moving up. With that in mind, the plane is still fully aerobatic. I hope that we get to do a Tech Talk Plus video where we fly it and show you what it can do.
Wow, it's amazing. Now, one of the things that I noticed is the aerotow mechanism. Yep. Is that already in the box?
Every kit comes with the aerotow system. Inside every kit is the mount already fitted for the servo, the mount for the aerotow. It's covered over, so those that don't want to fit the aerotow, you'll just have the covering there. You can fit it later on if you want to. But for those that do, it literally is an hour job, and you can convert this airplane into a perfect tow platform. Wow, that's pretty cool. Now, a lot of questions that I'm seeing is, what are these for? The long and short of it is, it's just a scale detail. Mimicking the full-size fuel caps and vent lines. They're covered over as well, but all the mounts are fitted. They come in the box, so you can choose to use them or not. They're removable. I just think it helps add with the removable antenna, the aerotow, the fully functional tail bracing, the scale undercarriage, all little things that make it look more like the real airplane.
Now, talking about landing gear. This is very complex what we have here. What do we have? It's the fully articulated undercarriage. On the smaller 60cc X Cub, we did the rigid undercarriage with this type of undercarriage as an option. The real FX Cub doesn't have the fixed undercarriage or the rigid undercarriage, so it only has this articulated. We've mimicked that as best as possible, so it's fully
moving.
Okay.
And best of all, we've got rid of any sort of bungees or exposed springs.
Right.
We've used a full-scale aluminium metal heavy-duty dampener with a stretch spring, so you get this proper, you know,
amazing,
active undercarriage look.
Now tires, about what, 8-inch tires maybe?
8.5-inch, super heavy-duty rubber, specially made for us. Aluminium hub with a Teflon 8mm bush.
And those tires, they're about the same size as the scale tires, right? Kind of, if you compare the sizing,
they're the same size as what they call the factory stock tire or wheel and tire combo. You'll see a lot of this type of aeroplane with the giant scale bush wheels. Unfortunately, we don't have access to giant scale bush wheels.
Right.
I'm sure people will find them. Between you and I, don't tell anyone. We're working on a giant wheel type option. Not sure at this stage if it will happen, but this is the scale type wheel that the real FX Cub would come with.
Wow, cool. Now, move into the inside the cockpit. I see seats and a dash panel and the doors. Those doors are pretty unique, right?
Yeah, double hinged, mimicking again our 60cc Cub, mimicking the full scale FX Cub. Hinged on the bottom, hinged on the top. Scale type mechanism, none of this just screws or tape. It's actually a double lock system, a bit like the real plane. There's a magnet fitted on the top door. You can click it out of the way or screw it out of the way. You could, if you wanted to, fly with the doors open. I have done those tests. It looks pretty cool, just chugging along with the pilot hanging out in the breeze. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Now, speaking of the pilot, that pilot is not included, correct?
Correct, yeah. We don't have a pilot source, but there is a company in the US called Warbird Pilots. Warbirdpilots.com, I believe, is their website address. They make this specific pilot. They can tailor it. You can have different shirt, different cap, and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Now, the tail, are we talking about glue-on tail, or is it?
As much as I would love to, it would have made my job a lot easier. We all listened to feedback on the 60cc Cub and understood that we wanted to make this as easy to transport as possible. Now, people with trailers will leave the stab on it, but those that want to remove it, it's 4 bolts to each side.
Wow, cool.
Unclip the active support wires and take the linkages off, and done.
Wow. What about the so on the X Cub, we did like a heavy duty tail wheel.
Same deal on this, super scale, aluminium, hefty spring, proper springs for the steering system. So yeah, it's a stout tail wheel, which is as close to the real one as we could get.
All right, cool.
Servos in the back, so you've got direct linkages for the elevator.
Is it one per side?
One per side. A heavy duty mount in the center here underneath for the closed loop. Heavy duty closed loop comes with the kit. So usual Hangar 9 fare, ultra coat covered, done in this specific color scheme, which there is a full size airplane. We had permission from the owner and the color scheme designer, and of course Cub crafters to use this scheme.
So I was going to ask, because it's not a typical Cub scheme that we've done in the past. It's kind of something different that we just
correct
with,
yeah. An owner in the US based down south had this color scheme designed specifically for him, and this N number is actually applied to the real airplane that's on floats. It's on a set of amphibious floats. Funnily enough, a strange story is that literally the week we released this airplane, they took delivery of another one in this scheme.
Of a second one?
Same registration, but instead of GM, it's GL, and that one's on undercarriage. So,
oh wow, that's cool, yeah.
I didn't know that at the time. Yeah, I was wondering that we were going to take
it was planned that way, come on.
Yeah, right. We were going to take some criticism from people going, oh, well, the real airplane is never on wheels, it's on floats. And I was like, okay, I know that, I know.
Not anymore.
And then, bam, they released showed pictures of the real one on wheels, so I'm happy about that.
That's cool. All right, well, I don't think I have any other questions to ask, unless you want anything to add, or?
No, not really, just that it's been a blast to develop. Thank you very much to the team. It really is a team effort. Thank you very much to Cub Crafters for licensing us to make renditions of their full-scale airplanes. And yeah, whilst the main product video was more focused on the scale type flying, I hope today, being quite a nice day out here, we'll get to do some more extreme aerobatic flying and get you guys some stick time on it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching.